Well, before I even started my placement, the mum reached out. I did a needs assessment on what I needed, which was really good because that way then it took the guessing game out of what kind of support I would need within a work environment.
I feel I support it really well. Like everyone in the placement, as I said when they did my needs assessment, the main thing that I just needed people to be kind to me, kind and understanding, and they really were in the insurance company I worked in.
The main things I learned from the WAM placement was, working in an office, both outside and inside an office. So before the WAM program, I was a typical college student, rushing to classes and everything. But when you are working, you do have to, show that you can be on time for everything. So I learned time management. Another thing I learned was office etiquette. So the thing is, even if you're working from home or inside the office, those are important skills to learn. Like sometimes, when you haven't worked before, you're unaware of how you're supposed to behave in an office. But because the WAM program, they really taught us how to, build relationships, build supports inside the office. And because of that, I have great connections with my co-workers, not just from the WAM placement, but in the civil service as well.
With management, they allowed me to put in my own ways of coping with my workload, so therefore I was able to do things quite differently from what they did it, and I was allowed to run with that, so that gave me a lot of confidence that I was able to complete the work, as well as showing that I have other ways of thinking, which was accepted. So that in turn then was how they gave me a voice within the program.
So the highlight of my WAM placement was definitely being in a job I felt comfortable in. I didn't feel scared going in, I didn't feel scared of management, and I did manage to learn a lot of computer skills, and I learned a lot about insurance by being there. So definitely the highlight of the WAM placement was not being afraid to be and feeling belonging in the workplace.